Do you sleep still? Wait. Do not be so hasty, boy. I can see that I can see this girl's dreams. Oceans, 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 oceans. Oceans as far as the eye can see. They are vast seas, none can swim across them. They yield no fish to catch. What did the king of Hyrule say? That the gods sealed Hyrule away? And they left behind people who would one day awaken Hyrule? How ridiculous. So many pathetic creatures scattered across a handful of islands, drifting on this sea like fallen leaves on a forgotten pool. What can they possibly hope to achieve? Don't you see? All of you. Your gods destroyed you. I have been waiting for you, boy. For one like you, yes. For the hero. Do not betray my expectations. Those are gross sounds. What? What? I'm sorry, what? That was like a horrifying transformation, like he's gonna be some horrible monster. I was like expecting some sort of Babadook thing to happen. But instead what we see is this thing? He's adorable and absurd. And he reminds me of Vector Man. The sound it makes. Okay. The sounds he makes when you hit him are amazing. There we go. You'll not find no strings on me. I don't know the Pinocchio song that they used in Ultron. Oh my god, look at the different parts of him stop working as you break off the different strings. That's great. What a fantastic boss design. He's amazing. This is great. And different parts of him just stop working. Oh my god. That's great. I can't lock onto him anymore though. Get out of here. It's not seeming to work all of a sudden. What's going on? Oh, I got his strings back now. They don't break anymore? What's going on? There you go. It must just be like hit point. Ow. It must just be about hit point count or something. There you go. Oh, I gotta hit the tail, don't I? How do I fight you? Do I need to hit the red one next? Or, oh, what's happening? What? How do I fight you? You can lock onto his head. But his tail seems important. Oh wait, I gotta shoot it with the Evil's Bane arrow. Because he moves the tail around constantly, so it's like untargetable, which I think is intentional. There we go. There we go. Oh, yeah, that's what the fight is. I gotcha. I gotcha. Got it all figured out. Probably. Oh. Gotcha. That's where there's bats in the fight. The bats are here to give you your magic back if you used it. Filling up that magic meter. There you go. There's something like Five Nights at Freddy's about the weird, like, how he's clearly inanimate and like his body's hanging when you weaken him and everything. Oh boy. They're setting up the idea that the mouth is his weak spot and you want to throw a bomb into it, I think. Or maybe just an arrow, I don't know. But his mouth is opening and closing, and that's like a that's a symbol that this game uses. Nope. Maybe I just need to shoot it. But yeah, that last boss I think is my favorite Zelda boss design. Ow. Oh. Like, it's not necessarily an interesting fight immediately, necessarily, like, as in, like, mechanically, but it's just, I think it's my favorite idea for a boss at the very least. Oh, look at that. I think I missed. I think the opening and closing mouth might not be relevant. Oh, you can see the reflection. That's the point. Okay. Yeah, you look at where he is and you have to run towards his tail. His thorax? I don't know. Body parts. There we go. This is a cool boss fight. This is way more interesting than a lot of them, actually. Oh, you did not give me much time, dude. Did I miss? I think so. God damn, that was lots of spinning to not a lot of time to react. Yeah. Jesus. There we go. This is cool. What? Okay. Who's a spooky snail? Snake monster. Ow. I'm fighting a parade. That's what's happening. I'm fighting a parade's float, basically. No, not you guys. No, they make you slow and annoying. They don't make you annoying. That's not how it works. That was a miss. Oh, wow. Hitting him in the face made him stop. Unexpected. Ow. He's a little hard to deal with right now. I need a way to stun him. Nope. Nope. Put you back. No. Ah. This is not easy. You can't lock onto his tail, you can only lock onto his head. Which makes it kind of hard to hit him. Oh, crap. Ah, dang it. I gotta deal with the freaking looking version being wrong. I can't change it. Get off me, damn it. Spin. There we go. Ah, crap. Got him. Spin! There. I don't know why I have trouble spinning in this game. Magic, please. Got him. Magic. Uh-oh. Oh. Damage taken out. Calm down, dude. All right. Whoa, I nailed it. Yes, surely you are the hero of time, reborn. That sound. Okay, that horror sound. Your time has come. Come now, stand before me. Psych, I can fly. He says, stand before me, then just like flies 100 feet into the air and is like, you can't reach me. Ha ha ha. LOL. Should I? No. They might heal me in the chamber right before the boss fight like they often do. There you go. So begins the long climb. Oh hey, there's little pots here and there. Could have maybe gotten heals out of those, although the item falling out of them would have to fall off the ledge. Unless I can use the hook shot on the torch to get to the actual platform? I think I could in Ocarina. Careful. Don't fall. It would be a bad time for you if you fell. Ah. Trying to be very careful right now. Really highlights how especially vertical this particular link is. Aha. Yep, this will be my heal chance. Not a very great one though, is it? Nope. A lot of lost hearts aren't coming back, but a bunch of them did. Good for now. Good enough to justify not immediately using one of my heals, even though it seems unlikely I'll need them all. few disparately located pots, huh? Why is there just one pot out here? Did I miss one on the other ones too? That were just like oddly there? Oh, it's a fairy. Well. Thanks, Grandma. Mom, Auntie. This is our grandma, right? We caught a third fairy! Hooray! You found a slave. Congrats. So that's why it was a weird, isolated pot. It was a secret, kind of. It was at least more of a secret. It was a less easy find on purpose. Die, fairy. There we go. Back to the hook shot then. Let's go over there a bit. Now if I fall down, I can at least get back. But I don't know if Link would survive the fall. He can often just roll the fall off or take minor damage because fall damage is usually kind of low. But this might be an extreme. My country lay within a vast desert. When the sun rose into the sky, a burning wind punished my lands, searing the world. And when the moon climbed into the dark of night, a frigid gale pierced our homes. What is your facial expression right now? No matter when it came, the wind carried the same thing. Death. But the winds that blew across the green fields of Hyrule brought something other than suffering and ruin. I coveted that wind, I suppose. It can only be called fate. That here, I would again gather the three with the crests. That I should lay my hand on that which grants the wishes of the beholder. That when power, wisdom, and courage come together, the gods would have no choice but to come down. The power of the gods. The Triforce. He who touches it will have whatever he desires granted. Already the crest of wisdom is mine. All that remains... Do not fear, I will not kill you. I merely have need of the power that dwells within you. Now, let us put an end to that which binds us together. Gods, hear that which I desire. Expose this land to the rays of the sun once more, let them burn forth. Give Hyrule to me. He who touches it will have whatever he desires granted, for it is the Dragon Balls. That is what you said, is it not, Ganondorf? Wait, who's saying? Who's talking right now? Oh, you. Psyche!
capaz. Amo, para se grapa. Ventus lasciar bailar, balas mirage.
And let our destinies finally be fulfilled. Ganondorf, may you drown with Hyrule. Wow. All that setup and he just didn't touch it in time.
Yeah!
And they said Breath of the Wild was the first one with the voice acting. This is foolishness. A future for you. What are you laughing at, Ganondorf? You're insane. Shirt, I'm sorry. I overslept. I think it's time for us to say goodbye to this place. We must return to the world above, back to our ocean. Very well then. Allow me to show you your future. Yes, allow me to show you just what hope you have. Didn't you just... I thought he believed in the Triforce a second ago, and now he's all like, I'm gonna doubt the power of the Triforce and fight against it anyway. Oh, it auto-proceeded. Bye. Sup? I'll use this bow to cover you. Attack him as best you can. Does he have my bow? Oh yeah, she has my bow. Okay. Bombs, maybe? Oh, they took my helmet off, so I can't see his health. It's gone. Ow. Oh, he didn't like that. You should dodge or something? Oh, no. Wow, backhanding. Wait, I do have my mask. So he just doesn't have a health bar because he's Ganondorf, I guess. What? A didn't happen. Weird. There it goes. Yep, there she goes, getting back up. Oh, lock-on was lost. Awkward. Ow. Nope, dodging. Yeah. This is a weird thing to fight. Shirt, you have to distract him. I'm working on it. Are you ready? I'll aim for you. And you use your shield. Do you get it? Oh. Ow. How in the world do I get that to hit him? Oh my god. How? That sounds impossible. Here it comes. Oh, I missed it. She must have just missed the shield that one time or something. I'm trying. I'm trying. Zelda, come on. Ah. Oh, God. What do you... I don't... What do you want from me, man? Ah, crap. I'm in trouble. Do I even have... I have one fairy left. But I've lost 2 fairies just sitting here not knowing what to do. Oh, crap. I hit the boundary? Yeah, I get it, Zelda. Please, wait for me to be in position at least, man. I gotta keep both of you in sight so I can do this. Ow. Ow. That. No. Oh, missed it. Gotta get Zelda in angle or he'll be out of the way. Yes, Zelda, I get it. But I also don't get it. Ah, crap. Don't shoot me, please. Don't shoot me. I couldn't get the right angle. There we go. That's what it was? The wind. It is blowing. Sure. My children, listen to me. I have lived regretting the past, and I have faced those regrets. If only I could do things over again. Not a day of my life has gone by without my thoughts turning to my kingdom of old. I have lived bound to Hyrule. In that sense, I was the same as Ganondorf. But you... I want you to live for the future. There may be nothing left for you, but despite that, you must look forward and walk a path of hope, trusting that it will sustain you when darkness comes. Farewell. This is the only world that your ancestors were able to leave you. Please, forgive us. Wait. You could come with us. Yes, of course. We have a ship. We can find it. We will find it. The land that will be the next Hyrule. So. Ah. But child, that land will not be Hyrule. It will be your land. I have scattered the seeds of the future. Join us next time in Wind Waker 2, The Grand Line. I can't be the only one that looks at those characters and think that they look like One Piece character designs, the pirates. I'm trying to figure out what was going wrong at the end there with that boss fight. Because it was weird. Like, all I had to do was do a parry, the quick time event basically, and it just wasn't prompting me to. And that was weird. And like, what was weird is I was trying to figure out if I need to be closer or further away from him, or if I need to get him in the water. So like I tried to hit shocking him in the water and that didn't work. I tried shocking him close up, like I kept getting closer and closer to him and it wasn't working. Eventually I realized that whenever the shocking animation plays, if you're Z targeted on him, it turns off the Z target. So I think what might have been happening is that I think you might have been required to be Z targeted in order for the quick time event to come up. Which means you had to manually reactivate the Z target after the arrow happens in order to do the parry. It's like, and that's like a very narrow window of time because of how quickly he recovers. So you have to immediately Z target onto him, which doesn't always work. And then to hit A immediately to do the attack when it prompts you, and that might take a little finagling. But yeah, I don't think it was prompting me for a while there. It was weird. But there we go. Got it eventually, at least. It's funny how, like, Zelda boss fights are generally pretty easy, especially the, like this game in Ocarina, like non-Breath of the Wild stuff. So, like, my pool of healing items becomes basically my margin of error for when I get completely stuck. Because it's hard to avoid damage against boss fights for long periods of time when you're trying to figure out how to hurt them back. So, like, basically my giant pool of healing becomes my margin of error of, like, for experimentation to figuring out what I'm doing wrong when I get stuck, which happens at least a few times here and there, where I'm just like, I'm not hurting him and I don't know why, help me. And that was the biggest one of this game, I think, was me being, was the final attack of the entire game, where I'm like, how do I hit him? What's going on? I don't get it. So, Wind Waker opinions. I like how it controls and looks and feels to play significantly more than Ocarina of Time, but I liked Ocarina of Time's world more. I thought I'd be game for it, but I actually don't like the sailing thing that much. I'd rather just be freely exploring a big world full of stuff. And I especially like just navigating a familiar space via memory, like in a Dark Souls or a Castlevania or even Ocarina of Time. Like, you or a Spencer Mansion from Resident Evil, or even the location of Resident Evil 7 and stuff like that. Like, there's a bunch of games where you run around in a familiar location and you get familiar with it, and you kind of learn to learn it over time. And that happens somewhat over in Breath of the Wild also. You could technically memorize the map, technically, for Wind Waker, but you definitely can't just navigate by sight by being like, oh yeah, I recognize this where I am instantly, like, because it's mostly a giant blue ocean with really small, distant silhouettes of a bunch of islands. So while if you played the game over and over and over again, you might eventually have it so memorized that you can totally tell where you are really quickly. In your first playthrough, you're not likely to ever really be able to do that, and you pretty much always just open the map over and over again and be like, oh, I'm over here and I need to go over there, and then you find your heading and sail, which is how, more or less, how sailing would work, because if you were sailing for real, you wouldn't likely be like, oh yeah, I recognize that wave, I know where I am. Like, you'd be like doing headings and navigation and stuff like that. So I get why it fits thematically with what they're going for, but it's not my preference to navigate via a map that consistently in a way that isn't normally as common for Zelda games, as far as I can tell. Breath of the Wild is probably the most map-oriented Zelda, but that one, even that one, is like, has more inventive ways of dealing with the map, with the way that you like do the tablet zoom to mark things, and you can create these beams of light in the distance that show you what you marked on the map, so that you can run towards that and keep exploring while keeping out of the map for as long as possible. I love that. You can mark a thing in the distance, and then you can just not open your map again and just head in that general direction, and you can find it because of how it all shows up and everything. So I'm not super fond of the ocean navigation part, where it's a bunch of tiny islands separated by tons of ocean. But overall, it's a fine game. I had a good time. The standard applies as per usual, which is that I don't always entirely know how to feel about these older Zelda games, but at the very least I'm never bored, which is something to say. Although they were threatening a little bit with a late game that goes pretty heavy on the repetition. Anchors away. Hold the tiller steady. I didn't ask for our destination. The wind will guide us. I didn't know that was how you spell anchors away. I just assumed it was the word away, like A-W-A-Y. I learned a thing. It strikes me how, like, Breath of the Wild and Wind Waker are just so beautiful, and Ocarina and Majora's Mask and what I've seen of Twilight Princess are, like, so fine. Like, they're okay. It's fine. I don't have complaints necessarily, but Breath of the Wild and Wind Waker are just beautiful. Oh, my controller turned off from the credits. There we go. Would you like to save? Sure, why don't we? I did it, you guys. I beat the video game. Got the Triforce. And so we have defeated Legend of Zelda, Wind Waker, the third or fourth 3D Zelda on this channel, depending on whether or not you want to be funny and count Hyrule Warrior or whatnot. My third 2017 3D Legend of Zelda. boy, oh boy, people got a little one-track mind for a bit there. I started Breath of the Wild all the way back when it was new, got the Switch just to play that. Then people voted for Ocarina and Wind Waker, alternating a bit with Myst games a bit. So 2017 has been the year of Zelda. And so as we conclude Wind Waker, we also conclude this weird de facto year of Zelda, where out of 365 days, I don't remember the number exactly. I think I told you guys at the beginning of the game, but like I think I played Zelda games for over 200 of those days. Holy crap. Well over that, actually. I want to say that Breath of the Wild was 150 episodes, and Wind Waker and Ocarina was like... How many episodes was it? I could just search my own channel real quick. Let's see. So Ocarina of Time was about 60 episodes. This one was also maybe 55 episodes or something. I haven't edited yet, obviously. So yeah, but over 250, 270 episodes maybe in 1 year, out of in a year that only has 365 days. Oh my goodness, it's been a long haul. All right, so thanks for watching like always, guys. Thank you once again for your continued support on Patreon, those of you that are part of the process. And tomorrow we will start the game that the Patreon subscribers have nominated and voted for over the last couple of days. Thanks for watching like always, guys, and I'll see you next time.